What's up, everybody? It is PaigeMcClendon here, coming to you with another video. So today's video is going to be a pick card. Yes, we're gonna do it a little bit different. I don't know, I was feeling the vibe today to have my face on here just as a change of scenery for you guys, because you know, who doesn't like a change of scenery? You know what I'm saying? Who doesn't like to look at me? Just saying. Just saying. No, but seriously, I just need a change of scenery. I actually don't like doing these type of videos because, honey, if I edit this and I'm just looking crazy, the video won't go up, okay? But I'm just gonna trust it. I'm just gonna trust that this is what we're supposed to do. So today's pick a card is different. This is my first time doing this pick a card. Hopefully after this time that I do it, I kind of get a feel for what I want to ask and XYZ and just kind of how the flow goes. But today we're just gonna flow with it. So as you see from the title above, we're gonna be looking at how do people view you. So the public, people around you, people in your environment, people that see you on social media. We're just gonna allow spirit to come through and give us the messages. I'm hoping just positive messages. I did set my intention for positive messages. However, y'all know I keep it a band. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, so yeah, but we're gonna try to do messages of light. I am a very dual person. However, I will try to keep it, you know, more positive. And if it is something that's a little bit more negative, I'm gonna just try to, you know, tell it in a kind way. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna get started. Yeah, I'm just gonna show you guys the pile. Make sure that when you look at these, you meditate, tap into yourself, take your breaths, whatever it is that you need to do and that you originally do in order to, you know, pick your own pile, do that right now, okay? I am putting it out there, as most of my freaking pick a piles. Some of you guys are going to be attracted to more than one pile. So just keep that in mind. You guys can pick one or two piles, whatever resonates. But yeah, so we're just gonna get started. I'm gonna put the piles right here if I haven't already. And yeah, I will see you guys at your pile. Okay, pile one. Okay, let's tap into your spread. Okay, it's a lot of energy coming off of you guys' spread, and I don't know why. I'm gonna be playing with my hair a lot. I don't know why, but I keep doing it. So some of you guys might play with your hair very often. I don't know. I know it sounds a little weird, but yeah, just roll with me. So let me tell y'all about pile one. Pile one. I really like you guys' energy. I keep wanting to laugh. Some of you guys might be really giggly, whether it's with people or whether it's by yourself. I haven't pulled your cards yet. Well, I pulled some, but I haven't really looked at them or tapped into the energy. But I don't know, some of you guys I feel like might be introverted, but you guys have a presence. You know what I'm really picking up on too, because real quick, this is your stone, right? The stone that I grabbed for you guys is clear quartz. Ooh. Pile one. Let me tell y'all about, let me tell you about pile one. Let me tell y'all about y'all. The thing about you guys is, it's funny because for some of you guys, I feel like you really don't like to be around a lot of people, but a lot of people like to be around you. And it's almost like your energy is so magnetic that people just want to be around you. They might want to be in your business all the time. It's something I keep seeing, like, and I hate to say it like this, but like flies, and like how they're just like, you know how flies be, they just be attracted to like food and all types of stuff. I know that probably was a real bad analogy. Don't shoot me. But what I'm saying is you guys have such an inviting energy, but it's funny because I feel like some of you guys really don't like that people come around you, which I resonate with that, because it's like, oh my gosh, how I feel about the public. I love people. Not really, no, I don't. It's not that I love people, but people love me. And I don't mean to say it like that, but my energy gets drained easily. So it's not that I don't want to be around people. It's just like, it can be very draining. So a lot of you guys watching this, you could be very much so empaths, and I'm starting to sweat. So I don't know, I feel like when you guys get around people, you guys just, I don't know, you get a little bit of anxiety. For some of you guys, you might have social anxiety, but I'm just getting a real big energy of like, you can feel everyone's emotions. So that might be why you try to kind of pull back or just keep people at a distance. But it's almost so funny because I feel like even though you want to keep people at a distance, they don't stay at a distance. They like want to come towards you. And then with this clear quartz, I feel like some of the things that I'm going to tell you guys about how people feel about you is actually going to be very shocking. So for some of my people that chose this pile, hold on, girl, because I'm I could have something to do with like speaking up. Maybe you guys are more on the shy side. I don't know. I'm picking up on some of y'all might be introverts. Some of you guys might be not extroverts, but ambiverts. I'm getting ambiverts and introverts for this pile. I'm not really getting extroverts, so I don't know, but we'll see. But what I wanted to say is people might come to you often and tell you their problems. They feel like they can be transparent with you. I don't know why. Maybe you guys walk around in the store and people just come up to you and tell you their whole life story, and you're just like, okay, like, you know what I mean? Like, what are we doing here? I don't know. People just want to come near you. They want to tell you stuff. They feel like they can trust you. So a lot of people think you are very trustworthy. I also pick up on a very sweet energy, even if you guys have a streak, which I know you do. People see you as someone who is very sweet and very genuine. They feel like they could tell you almost anything. And you know what else I'm picking up on? A lot of you guys can see through people's bullshit, especially with this clear quartz being here. I didn't even feel like the need to cleanse my space prior to doing you guys' spread, because I feel like all together, y'all are the cleanse. Like when you meet people, they feel, like I said, they feel at home. You have a real good energy about you. Not just that, how do I want to say it? Some of you guys that resonate with this, who have been through like a little bit of more, how do I want to say it? I don't want to say darker things, but you done been through some stuff. I feel like when people meet you, if they try to get over on you or anything like that, it's like you can see right through it. It's something very clear about you guys, but it's also something very transformative about you guys. So when you guys come into people's life, it's almost like you change them. Whether that be for the better or for the worse. I am picking up on the better. Like if you guys have exes, it's like you are the catalyst for the change for people that come into your life, which can also be very draining. Trust me, I know. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you meet people, some of y'all have really hard battles that y'all went through, and it's like, why am I going through this? But I don't know. It's like something real big with this pile about change. So for most of you guys that picked this pile, I feel like you were drawn to this pile and only this pile. Could be wrong, but there's something very unique about this pile that's, I mean, the other two piles were very unique too, but this one is like in its own. You know what I mean? It's a different vibe. Woo, y'all, I'm gonna be sweating. I don't know why there's so much energy coming off of your spread, but yeah, let me see if there's anything else I wanna say. No, there's not. So let's see what your cards are. So we have the Three of Pentacles. I'll show it to you guys. If the glare, I don't know if you guys are even gonna be able to see it. Three of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands. What I say, some of y'all have been through some stuff, okay? Some of y'all got some, I don't even want to say baggage. I just feel like at this point in life, you've been through it all, or most of it. Some of the things that y'all went through as children, it was heavy. Like a lot of people couldn't walk in your shoes. That's the type of energy I'm getting. And like I said before, that's why it's coming off as people can't bullshit you. You know what I mean? And although that makes people mad, it's almost like they respect you, you know what I mean? And then we have Nine of Swords. Interesting. So the zodiac signs that I'm seeing here, which doesn't have to resonate, don't worry too much about it, but I am going to call it out because I feel like it. Heavy earth energy here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I am getting a little bit of Leo, Aries, possibly Sagittarius. And then we have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So I'm not really getting too much water, but it's funny because, I don't know, I do feel like some of you guys are Cancers. Cancer, I'm gonna say Cancer. Cancerian energy is coming through heavily in this spread. I'm not really sure why, but, and don't mind me, y'all. I'm gonna be sweating. I don't know why I'm sweating. So, actually, girl, let me check this. It's 78 degrees in here. That's why 79 to be exact, the heat is on. Oh, absolutely not. I'm thinking it's y'all energy. It's literally because the heat is on. Okay, let's give me 2 seconds, please. That's 79 degrees in Florida. What are we doing? Okay, because honey, I was going down the drain for a second. I was getting all dehydrated. I was sweating and whatnot. All right, back to your spread. So how do people view you? My pile ones, I'm telling you, regardless of whether you know or not, that's what I was saying earlier. I'm not sure if I finished my thoughts. Sometimes I do that. As you see, I talk a lot. I also talk very fast. Stick with me. So I feel like a lot of you guys, when I tell you these messages, you might be surprised. And I feel like some of you guys might be really self-conscious because prior to your pile, although I felt good energy, I felt a bit of self-conscious energy. Oh, and I'm starting to like stutter too. This is what I'm picking up on. When you guys are by yourself or when you're around people who you're comfortable with, you can be very explosive. But when it comes to like the overall public, I don't know if maybe some of you guys have social anxiety, you get a little bit awkward, you guys can have a little bit of an awkward, quirky type of feel, but I love it. I love this for you. So let me tell you what this Three of Pentacles, back to this. Y'all, people view you as someone who is very smart. Some of you guys can be very analytical, big air energy coming through, so very knowledgeable. For this pile, something about you is more mature. Whether you view yourself as someone who's very mature, doesn't matter. I'm getting real big like traditional type of energy. You might step out of the box here and there, but there's more of like a reserved type of energy like that's coming off of y'all spread. With this Three of Pentacles, a lot of you guys are hard workers. Like Capricorn energy coming through here, Virgo energy coming through here. Like you guys are very much so focused on the prize. I'm not really getting a real big party energy from this spread. So maybe people view you and they're like, dang, like this person is always working, this person is very successful. It's something about you guys. Maybe people think that you take things too seriously. That energy is coming through here too. I'm picking up on a masculine's energy, like almost like you're so deep into your work that maybe you don't really have time for play. So maybe people feel like they have to be a certain way in front of you, like real boss type energy, a little bit rigid type of energy where it's like, okay, like people know they can't come around you and be childish, or people know they can't come around you and just be, I don't know, I'm hearing like foolish. So I don't know, I'm telling y'all, people respect you. And I feel like it's because of what you've been through. And maybe you guys came from a certain background, and wherever you came from or whatever this background is, maybe you or the people around you didn't expect you to go anywhere, or maybe you didn't even expect you to go anywhere and you did, and now people are watching you and they're like, wow, like, you know what I mean? It's a heavy respect around this pile. So let me see. Some of you guys could be writers, bloggers. I'm getting real big like scholar type energy. So a lot of people think you are very smart. Like that's coming through very heavily. With this Ten of Wands, oh, okay, this is where we get into that mean streak. It's funny because I feel like a lot of people want to come around you, but there's something that's very guarded. Like you want to keep people kind of at a distance, which I don't blame you. But with that Ten of Wands, I don't know why people are so attracted to you. I'm not saying they shouldn't be, but it's almost like I feel like you guys try to put up boundaries so that people get it, and they still just don't get it. Okay, with this Ten of Wands, a lot of you guys maybe you express some of the things that you've been through. I am getting a bit of maybe, I don't get that you guys lash out at people like you're just arguing with people. It's just more of an energy of being short. So some people might think you're very short, not in height, but just short with them. But it's crazy because they want to be around you. You know what I mean? I don't know. Let me see. Why is the Ten of Wands coming up for Power 1? Oh, that's another thing that was happening, and it just happened right now. You can't really see, but a lot of your cards, they'll jump out, but they'll go right back in the deck. Okay, so for my people who do tarot, they know exactly what I'm talking about. That lets me know that I feel like a lot of you guys kind of hide yourself, or there's something very hidden about you. I'm telling y'all, for this pile, I don't think y'all like attention, and people might know that, or they might not know it, and they think like, they just think so highly of you, but you're just like, just like think highly of me, but don't get too close. There's a very much so like back up type of energy coming from you guys. So with this Ten of Wands, we have the Death card, Scorpio energy. This is the first water card that we got through. So we have Scorpio energy. Let me just show y'all this. I don't know if you guys can see. You see how he's on his horse, his high horse, honey. He didn't want to battle. He didn't been through some stuff. It's a darker card right here, but he's respected. Whoever's on this horse doing what they need to do, they're respected. That's the type of energy I get from this pile. You guys are very much so respected, okay? So it's funny though. Give me 1 second. Why is this Nine of Swords here? The High Priestess. What I tell y'all, a lot of y'all have so much wisdom. This is a separate message real quick. For those who are wanting to pursue something with the arts, or just wanting to pursue something, period, if you are struggling with some type of anxiety around this, I'm being told from spirit to like stop hiding yourself. Like that's literally what I get from this pile. There's a bit of not recognizing your power or your strength. Like I said, some of you guys don't understand why people want to come around you. Some of y'all might even be like, oh my God, like what is she talking about? Like, people think this way about me? Yes. Like, I don't know, there's something that's kind of just on you. Like, some people just have a certain aura, a certain presence. Like, it doesn't have to be anything with how they look. I don't know, it's just something about them. You ever have someone walk in a room and it's just like they have a presence? You know what I mean? I don't know, that's kind of what I'm getting with your pile. But with this Nine of Swords, this blue is sticking out to me. There's just something mysterious about you guys. So people feel like you're also very mysterious. So you know what? I might take back what I said for some of you guys. Y'all might also be attracted to pile 3. Okay? So just remember that. But this Nine of Swords is throwing me for a loop. Give me 1 second. I don't know if this is necessarily how people see you, or if this is letting me know that some of you guys struggle with anxiety. Maybe when you try to articulate your ideas, there's like almost like there's a bit of a, like your confidence might be kind of lower, you know what I mean? Self-esteem might be a little bit lower. And you know what, for some of you guys, maybe people do notice that about you. Maybe they're very much so attracted to you, but when they come to you, it's almost like you give off this vibe where you don't feel really confident about yourself. You know what I mean? Interesting. That's going to resonate for somebody. We have the Eight of Wands in reverse. I'm telling y'all, it's just coming back to the same message. I just feel like you guys take your time. Maybe people feel like you're very grounded, but there's something about you that people just can't reach, but they want to. And maybe that's why people energetically want to know more about you, because it's like you kind of hide yourself in the bushes, but you have an essence about you. There's a beautiful essence coming off of this pile, and I feel like Spirit just wants y'all to like put yourself out there a little bit more. Like, again, if you're more reserved and more quiet, you know, if that's you, that's you. But it's something about a talent that I feel like Spirit wants you guys to pursue, or maybe try to like work on your confidence a little bit, because there's something about yourself that you're not seeing. It's something about your light that you're not seeing. Who with this High Priestess, honey, and this cat, someone could have a cat, but that's the type of energy that I'm picking up on with this pile. People think you're very mysterious, but also very knowledgeable, okay? Some of you guys could resonate with the word of being a nerd. Something about you makes you stand out from other people, but it's almost like you stand out and stand in the corner. That's kind of what I'm picking up on, okay? So let's pull some more cards for you of how people see you. With this Nine of Swords energy, that one is still, I just can't let that go. Let me get back into this. Maybe some of you guys do show a very anxious side when people see you. Maybe they think you're very anxious. Some of you guys could struggle with depression. I'm just getting real big anxiety. Can you please tell me why Nine of Swords is here for pile 1? Why is Nine of Swords here for pile 1? Okay, we have the Moon in reverse, the Knight of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. Yes, you guys are very strategic. I'm telling you, it's all coming back to knowledge. So maybe that's why I'm seeing a bunch of swords. You guys are thinkers. People see you as someone who is very smart. Like, you have a lot of good ideas. I don't know why that's coming through. Maybe this is people from school energy that I'm picking up on, but there's something about you. People think that you are very much so a thinker. Some of you guys are writers. Some of you guys have good potential to be a writer. Something about creation of the arts. I'm thinking of writing, maybe writing a book, something like that, okay? So yeah, Knight of Cups in reverse. Some of you guys are more logical. Oh, that's funny, because that makes sense. There definitely could be an air sign in here, or even like an earth sign, okay? People think you are, I don't want to say insensitive. I'm not getting insensitive, but it's almost like a cold type of energy that I'm getting. And I know it sounds so like opposite. Okay, my bad. We ran out of storage for my one SD card. But like I was saying, you so far away. There we go. Like I was saying about you guys, I know it sounds weird how it's coming off, because I'm like, you're inviting, but you're also cold. It's just something real, like, it's like a dichotomy, you know what I mean? That's like the word that's coming to me for this spread. So if you don't know what that word means, please look it up. But the thing that I'm picking up on with y'all is like dichotomy and paradox. There's something like, that's the type of vibe I'm getting from you guys. I feel like there's a little bit of an ice queen, ice king type of energy, but it's like people want to be around you. You know what I mean? But I'm telling y'all, y'all are thinkers. I don't know why this message is coming through, so please, whoever it resonates with, if you have an idea, especially if it has to do with anything with writing, blogging, becoming a professor, I could say starting a business, but I'm more so thinking of something like with writing. Please pursue it, okay? Please pursue it. But a lot of people respect you because, I don't know, you guys are very like smart. It's a real big, like, you guys are very smart, very analytical, but I do get a little bit of a coldness. Maybe people think you don't really have a heart. I don't want to say it like that, but it's almost like you guys are so logical. You guys think with your brain, you don't think with your feelings. That's kind of what I'm picking up on, or that's what people think about you. That's how they think you come off. But really, you guys do have feelings. Obviously, it's just if you don't know somebody, or if you don't really vibe with them like that or kick it with them like that, why would they see that side of you? You know what I mean? Like, only certain people get to see a certain side of you. But to the public, this is how you come off, okay? Some people might think you're hiding certain things. I'm telling y'all, some people think y'all mysterious. Like, they want to know more about you, but y'all just don't give them more, okay? So I'm going to pull you a couple more cards before we tap out. I don't know why. I just want to... There's something about advice here. It's something about, like, what y'all need to know. So for my pile ones, any advice for my pile ones? What do they need to know? How do people view them? Family, friends, and guides. Okay, pile one. Happy success. Okay, pile one. Great achievement, true love. Listen. For this family, friends, and guides, let me just show you these cards, right? For this family, friends, and guides, I don't know, it's giving me that real big energy of the people that want to be around you. Like, this is how people see you. It's like in a light. Whether you believe that or not, I'm here to tell you, I'm telling y'all, y'all have such a bright energy. And it's like crazy because people just want to be around you. And that's the type of, like, you see how she's reaching? That's y'all over here. People just be reaching for y'all, or they want to know more about you guys. With this true love and this family and friends and guides, another message that's coming through as far as what you need to know. Some of you guys are very spiritual. I'm either getting you're super religious or you're like super spiritual, or you might not even have a belief. For some of y'all, it's like almost kind of like a, I don't want to say atheist vibe, but it's almost like you don't really have a belief. For some of my people watching this pile, for some of those watching this pile, especially for those who are very spiritual, I feel like the main message for you is pay attention to the signs. So I feel like after this video, if it hasn't happened already, friends, family members, they're going to start bringing stuff up to you, or they're going to start trying to motivate you to like tap into whatever it is your passions are. They might start asking you questions about things that you've written. I don't know why that's coming through, but there's something about pay attention to the signs, or pay attention to what God, Spirit, the universe is trying to give to you or trying to get you to see, okay? Because with this happy success and this great achievement, I'm telling y'all, there's an idea. Somebody in pile one, or a lot of y'all in pile one, there's an idea that Spirit wants you to pursue, and it is going to make you buku money. I don't know why that's coming through, but like, this pile, you guys are going to be very successful, but it's something that I feel like y'all been wanting to pursue, but you just haven't, or maybe you're in the process of pursuing it, especially for my people in regards to writing books, bloggers, anything with writing. I don't know, it's something with writing in books. I don't know. You guys are going to be very successful, or if you've been thinking about doing that, I'm being told to tell you to do it because it's going to be very successful. So yeah, those are just some short little messages for how people view you. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If it resonated, please let me know in the comments down below, and we're gonna move on to pile two. All right, so pile two, welcome to your spread. So I'm just gonna play my singing bowl, and the fact that I was even drawn to my singing bowl is giving me a little message for y'all, but just give me a second. Let me clear this energy, okay? Ooh, my pile twos. This is my rambunctious pile. I don't care if you are introverted or if you're someone who stays to yourself. There's something about you, whether you're out in the public or hiding under a rock. There's something about you guys. My guys were telling me to shut up. But there's something about you guys that is like I do what I want when I want to. I march at the beat of my own drum. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm getting a lot of fire energy coming from this pile. So someone could be a fire sign. Definitely a Leo. That's coming through very heavily. Let me flip this hair to the side, honey. You know what else I'm picking up on? Some of y'all can dress your off, honey. And I feel like how people view you, whether you know this or not, I don't know, some of you guys could be mothers, or I just get a real big like you have it all type of energy. Y'all might have been also drawn to pile 3, but there's a big energy of people wanting to be around you, or a lot of people watching you. So some of you guys could be in the public, some of you guys could be influencers. I'm also hearing something about OnlyFans. Like, there's a lot of people that think you are very attractive, whether you are male or female. It's an essence about you, and people are just like, damn, like, damn, they look good. Like, damn, he fine, or damn, she fine. Like, that's the type of energy I get with this pile. For some of you guys, you show off your body a lot. Y'all can have muscles, you know what I'm saying? For some, it's okay. But like more of like a leaner body for some of you guys. Or you could be like super thick, but there's just something about your body, whether it doesn't matter what size you are, you know, we're open to all sizes, we love all shapes. But it's just something about your body that is very pleasing to most people. You know what I'm saying? If we look at like how society views beauty, like, which is dumb. But I don't know, that's kind of what I'm picking up on though. Like, a lot of people find you attractive, and I'm picking up on like some of y'all got real nice butts. For my men, like real nice bodies. I heard something about a beard, like y'all beard, people always comment on your beard. I don't know why that's coming through, but people watch you and they just think you are so attractive. But it's so funny because a lot of y'all that's watching this pile, you already know that. You already know people think you're attractive. And for those that don't know, I feel like y'all might not see it, but I'm not getting that. But you might not see it, but maybe there's a lot of people in your DMs. People always try to talk to you and you're just like, why? I don't know. There's definitely like a real sensual type of energy that's coming from this pile. Y'all could be the freaks. Just saying. But let me see what else I'm picking up on. Oh, my bad. So this is your stone. We have bloodstone. Some of you guys could be impulsive, like a real fiery type of energy. There's a fiery type of energy that's coming from y'all, whether that be outside to other people or maybe when you get in arguments. There's something very passionate about y'all. So maybe people think you're very passionate about what you do, passionate when you speak. Ooh, I'm just getting this real like type of energy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. let me definitely start pulling some cards because, honey, I'm getting like, it's a vibe coming off of y'all. Like, I feel like a lot of people fantasize about y'all. Some of y'all are definitely in the public, but they think you are very attractive. People think you are very attractive. It's coming through very heavily. So let's see. Let me grab you guys' pile. Okay. So we got your pile right here. Sorry, I was looking for my water. Some of you guys are major gym heads. I don't know why that's coming through. Major gym heads, major caffeine heads. I don't know, like y'all love caffeine or maybe even tea. I don't know why that came through, but let's keep going. So for your first card, we have the Empress. I'm telling y'all, y'all is bad out here. Male, female, don't matter. People see you as like, I wish it would show so I could tell y'all that, oh, I can't say that word on here, but you know what I'm saying. For my men, you know what I was about to say. Like, yeah, they see you as that person. With this Empress card, when I think of the Empress, that could be someone who's real big on fashion. Maybe people think that you know how to dress. So let me just tell you all the messages that are coming through, and if it applies to you, take it. People love your style. Like your style, how you dress, how you present yourself is very sexy. And for some of you guys, if it's not a real big energy, or like if you're not really big on showing your body, it's something about the way you dress that's very unique and it just works for you. So people just feel like you can pull off certain things and it's like, damn, like I wish I could pull that off. Like, you know what I mean? Sorry, there could, I think that was a hiccup, but there could be also a lot of envious people around you, okay? I mean, anytime you're very attractive, or even if you guys feel like you're not that attractive, that's the thing. Some people don't have to be physically attractive, I guess, but they just have an attractive essence about them. I was trying to tell Pile 1 about this, but like the essence that comes with y'all is very, very attractive. Some of you guys just have a very sexual type of energy. even if you don't want to have that energy, I don't know, I feel like people just come around you and they're just like, anybody can become sexually attracted to you just by talking to you. I don't know why that's coming through, but it's something about your vibe that just turns people on. I'm picking up on that very heavily. I'm so sorry. I don't want this to turn into an 18 plus type of video, but honey, we are going down that route, okay? And I'm here for it, all right? So let's keep going, because I'm gonna come back to that. We have the Chariot, Taurus, Cancer energy coming through, also Libra, Pisces. I'm also picking up on Aquarius, Leo. I'm getting a real big, you stand out. Even if you don't want to stand out, you stand out. It's something about you, Scorpio, is coming through, where people just want to be, they just want to be around you, you know what I mean? But that's another thing, that's what I want to say. Especially for my people that are on the internet, I feel like there's a lot of people that want you, but it's almost like you get kind of like a rise out of people wanting you and not being able to have you. Something about you is very unattainable, or people think that you are unattainable. So a lot of you guys could, like I said, be in the public, or you could have a lot of people watching you on social media, so they hit you up in the DMs. You'll have a bunch of DMs, but you don't really like, you know what I'm saying? You don't really say nothing. You just kind of like let them be there and, you know, fantasize about you, foam at the mouth over you, you know what I mean? But I do feel like you guys are still humble, but there's also that side of you, you know what I mean? With this Chariot card, I want to clarify. But real quick, let me talk about this Empress. Y'all bad, okay? The Empress is the end all be all. That's someone who's caring, passionate. They could do all things. Like, this person has mastered all the elements. When we look at the elements, we look at water, so emotion. Just gonna simplify it. So like water, emotions, like how you present yourself, your maturity in regards to your emotions. Fire, that sexual, sensual energy, that energy around creation. Swords energy, y'all got that down and in the bag. So like good thinkers, like you're smart. And what's the last one? No. Earth. Of course, how could I forget? Okay, you guys are grounded, so it's like you have that Renaissance type of feel. Like for some of y'all Renaissance men. Like it's almost like when people come around you, they almost think it's too good to be true. I feel like when people see you at a first glance, they might think you're stuck up or full of yourself. They might think you're a player, very promiscuous. But then when they get to know you, they're like, dang, like this person is real down to earth. They're cool. And it's funny because when people actually get to know you and see that you are a triple, quadruple threat and you got everything in the bag, it's almost like people, it's like an admiration turns envy type of vibe that I'm picking up on. You know what I mean? This Chariot card, people think you are very ambitious. You are a go-getter. Some of y'all can definitely be very cutthroat when you communicate, but not, I don't want to say not in a bad way, but it's like when you say something, you mean it. Like a lot of y'all, I'm telling y'all do your own thing. Like you don't really like to follow other people's trends, you know what I mean? You just do your own thing, and you're like, people are either gonna F with me or they're not gonna F with me, you know what I mean? You guys kind of really don't care. You just kind of do whatever, and it works for you. This Chariot card, clarify the Chariot for pile 2. Why is the Chariot here for pile 2? Too many freaking cards. Not doing it. It was like 4 or 5 cards that came out. We got the Star card. I'm telling y'all, someone's definitely an Aquarius here. Y'all have such a star quality about you. And period, point blank, I'm telling y'all, this is my pile. Like, look at y'all. You see how she nude? She comfortable in her body. She's out there looking good. Very healing type of energy. Can you focus? Hold on, y'all. I just want you to see the card. There we go. There we go. It's like, when I look at the Star card, I think of someone like, look at this girl. She got her body all out. Some of y'all just recently got y'all body done. Like, moi, you know what I'm saying? Or you're just very comfortable in your body, regardless of the fact, and I think that's going back to what I was saying in the beginning, regardless of what shape you are, what's pleasing to the public or society, it doesn't matter. Whatever you are, it's almost like you're comfortable with yourself, and because of that, you just exude this type of confidence about you. You exude this type of energy about you, and people love that. I'm telling you, they love it. Let me check my lips, because you know they big, and when I be talking, you know, sometimes, you know, that little white film, you don't want that. That's not cute. But anyway, for some of you guys, please look up what the heron means, because the heron is coming through very strong right here. But I'm telling y'all, people, who, you know what I'm hearing? People think you're a very lucky person. Like, they think things just work out for you. So some people might look and be like, dang, how is she doing that? People always want to know, how are you doing that? How did he do that? Like, how did he make that happen? How did he just like finesse me like that into thinking that he's fine? Like, how did she just do that? It's a lot of like, dang, how are they doing it? It's a lot of admiration around you guys. People watch you guys, especially with the star card coming through. You guys do your own thing. Aquarius energy, very unique, very out of the box, but it's almost like you're so out of the box, you don't care what other people think. Doesn't matter what sign you are, you just do your own thing, and it works for you. And people see that, and that's how they see you. They think you're just like, I hate to say it, but they think you guys are like everything. And I hate to gas y'all like this, but I gotta gas you, okay? This strength card, Leo energy, what did I say? Okay, let me show you. People think you are very strong. Some of you guys have very, like I said, fiery personalities. If it comes down to it, I was about to say, you'll fight her. I be wanting to cuss on here so bad because I naturally cuss all the time. But like YouTube, they don't want me to be myself on here, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get demonetized. But literally, like, if you gotta slap a bit, you gotta slap a bit, you know what I'm saying? Period. And that's it. So it's just like, people know not to fool around with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, for some of y'all in y'all relationships, y'all didn't have to put people in their place. A lot of you guys carry that alpha male, alpha female type of energy. But also with this strength card, like I said, people could think you're very flighty, impulsive. Maybe you come around people, even romantic interests, and it's like you're there, but then you're not. It's almost like a catch me if you can type of energy that you guys have. And I feel like that's how people view you. It's like they gotta catch you when they can catch you, and after that, it's kind of like you're off doing your own thing, focused on your success, focused on self-care. Like, it's a lot that's coming through for you guys, and I love this energy for you. Like, I really do. So let's keep moving. I want to see, let me see if there's anything else that comes through. For my pile twos, how do people view my pile twos? We have the Four of Swords. Something about you guys is a real big go-getter energy, but it's so crazy because you got the Four of Swords in reverse, Ten of Swords, and the Six of Wands. What'd I say? Six of Wands, very victorious. People can see you being successful. Sometimes you just see people and you're just like, oh, this person's gonna be successful. People see you and they're just like, this person could be successful. Some of you guys just have, I heard like great speakers. It's a certain confidence that you guys have, but it's so funny because some of you guys are like, you have this big energy, but you really don't like to be around people. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like an introverted vibe that I'm getting. But for a lot of you guys, you might actually be extroverted, or it's like a, I don't even want to say ambivert, because I call myself an introvert. And I know I'm very introverted, but I do a lot of extroverted type of stuff. You get what I'm saying? Like, people see my stuff, but like on Facebook, Instagram, like you can see me on social media doing some crazy type stuff, but it's like I'm doing it by myself. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know. You know what I mean? And then when I get around people, I get kind of awkward. So that's the type of energy like I'm picking up on. I don't know. I resonate with this pile a lot. So with this tennis, that's what I'm also hearing too. Some people might think you're cocky and full of yourself, but you're not. You're not. They're full of you. That's kind of what I'm hearing. It's almost like people get into this whole type of vibe about you and they make certain assumptions about y'all. Then when they meet y'all, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like, I don't know if you guys are like intimidating, but you don't try to be intimidating. You know what I mean? It's something about you. You know, when you got that energy, it just comes off that way. But I don't know why I just heard that. It's like that saying when people say, oh, you think you cute? And it's like, no, you think I'm cute type energy. You know what I mean? So with this Ten of Swords and this Four of Swords, some of y'all is heartbreakers. I feel like, and I feel like this is somebody's ex coming through, or like past interest or possible suitors. Their energy is coming through, and how they view you guys. If you want to know, little snippet right here, they think you're very like, I don't want to say stiff, but like when it comes to like your words, like you say how you feel, and some of you guys can be very like I said, cutthroat in how you communicate. When you cut people off, you cut them off. Like, I feel bad for anybody that tries to argue with y'all, because if they try to argue with y'all, they better come like prepared, ready, suited up, booted up, all of that, because you guys are coming for people's necks. And when they leave, like, this is the type of energy I feel like people leave in. So maybe people have tried you in the past, maybe they've tried to bring you down, and it's always like you've always prevailed. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of you guys have had friendships where people have deceived you, or maybe went behind your back talking stuff, and it's because of jealousy. That's what I'm picking up on. With this Four of Swords, people could also think you're very defensive, and I feel like it's because of what you've been through in the past. Some of you guys talk really fast and you might be a little bit loud, or you laugh loud. That just came through. But with this Four of Swords, one thing people can't say about you is that you're lazy. Like, people can't say that you're lazy. Like, you go out there, you go get it. It's a real big go-getter type of energy, and you make shit happen. Like, you know what I mean? Now, see, I just cussed. I might as well just cuss the whole video. That's kind of what I'm picking up on. So let me tap into some more. Yeah, we got the bottom of the deck being the Magician. Listen, people be wanting to know, how did they do that? It's a magical, mystical essence around your success. And like I said, with that comes envy. You know what I mean? So let me see. For my Power Twos, what do they need to know? Anything else about the vibe? Taking steps. Okay, what do they need to know? Power Two, what does Power Two need to know? Advice for Power Two, what do they need to know? Increase. And you have courage. So for some of you guys, it's so funny because for some of y'all, I'm almost getting a vibe like maybe you're shocked that I'm telling you this. But I don't know, like I feel like, how could you not notice? Like, how could you not notice about yourself? And maybe it's like in the inside, like maybe when you're with your friends, you're like, oh, I'm that B, or I'm that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know I got it, like I know I got it like that. But when you get out in the public, it's kind of like, oh, okay, you know. It's like you know you got it, but you don't know you got it. You know what I'm saying? So Spirit wants you to really tap into that. You know what I mean? I feel like some of y'all have been humble for too long, and I'm not saying go out there and be cocky and disrespectful, because I don't like that energy. Keep that humbleness about you. But it's time to put yourself out there. It's time to really step into that energy. I feel like a lot of people come through and they try to dim your light or make you forget who you really are at that essence. That big energy, a lot of people can't handle that big energy, so they try to come through and cloud the vision, throw smoke on you, throw dirt on you, all that stuff, and clear it out. Okay, so with this Courage card, it's so crazy because I'm not gonna even try to come up there and show it to y'all, but it's a knight. I guess that's what he is. He's facing this way and he has all his armor on and a sword. For some of you guys, like I feel like Spirit is opening a way for you, and there's a need for you to go in it. I don't know why I keep hearing like go, like just go. So, and I feel like it's something with your passion. So for some of you guys, maybe you guys are coming out of a rough period or a rough relationship. Sorry, I'm channeling. And it's like it took your light, and maybe this video was to help you remember who you were. Okay, and now that you remember, now that you know, I am going to show it to you guys because I need you to see. It's time to move. And that's so crazy that he's in that armor like that, because remember how I said people have to come to you suited up, booted up, all that type of stuff? Yeah, with this increase, I'm hearing that what you need to know right now is that you guys are about to have an increase in funds, maybe even in followers. I heard that for somebody. Somebody here is definitely a social media influencer, or possibly like you have a business, but the type of business that I feel like you have, because like Power One, we were talking about what I think they do, and it was more like writing and all that other stuff. But for y'all, it's something that I think is maybe more related to, for some, like clothes, like fashion. It could be purses. It could be, because I just grabbed my purse like hella hard. I didn't even really realize I did that. But eyelashes, I don't know. Just social media influencers. You could be a YouTuber. You could also be a tarot card reader. But it's also something in the arts. It's just a little bit different from Power One, because they also were definitely very creative, but in a more analytical way. You guys, I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like something I said already resonated, so I don't even feel like I gotta continue. With this taking steps, like I said, I feel like some of you guys are coming out of a rougher period. So for those that resonates with, I feel like Spirit wants you to start taking those steps to getting back to your old essence. I'm telling y'all, I'm picking up on an energy where some of y'all forgot who y'all was, and Spirit wants you guys to step back into that energy, okay? So, woo! Okay, so Power 2, that was your spread. Please let me know how it resonated, and I'm going to move on to Power 3 now. Okay, real quick, I had to throw this in here because I realized I didn't say it. So the reason why the singing bowl was sticking out to me with y'all, some of you guys are music artists or are interested in the music industry. Because remember I was saying I'm picking up on something, I just don't know what I'm picking up on, okay? So something about my rappers, my singers. Yeah, it's something about music that's real big to you guys. Maybe y'all vibe out to music heavily. Maybe music is like your love language. I don't know. But yeah, back to the video. Okay, woo. All right, pile 3. So listen, you guys are actually the first pile that I felt the need to clear the energy with my sage. And let me just tell y'all something else. I'm already picking up on a vibe. It's a very specific vibe with this pile, okay? I do feel like there might be a lot of gossip around y'all, and I'm gonna tell you guys why. I'm just gonna clear the energy. So real quick, every other pile, not sure if you watched them or not, but every other pile had a crystal. Y'all, I could not think of a crystal for y'all. And at first I'm like, okay, maybe shungite. Then I'm like, nah, maybe onyx. Then I'm like, nah, maybe black tourmaline. Then I'm like, no, maybe amethyst. You know what that tells me? First of all, some of you guys could be very protective of you, or there might be a need to protect yourself from others. Because like I said, for some of you guys, you'll know if it resonates. They speak a certain way about you. And I don't want to say this because for some of y'all, it might not even be that bad. I'm just getting like, this is my very intuitive pile. You could be into the craft, honey. You could be into the craft. You could read tarot cards. Or you're just very intuitive, very mystical. I'm getting real like cat-like vibes. Black could be your favorite color. Purple could also be your favorite color. That was coming through. Or you wear a lot of black or resonate with the color black. I don't know. But the thing about it is I feel like people really don't know what to think about you because they don't really know you. I don't think you really let a lot of people around you. Granted, you might have some friends or whatever. And I didn't mean to say it like that, like you don't have no friends, but I am getting more of a loner vibe from this pile. Whew. And it's almost like some of you guys could struggle with some depression, because I do get a little bit of a shadow energy from this pile. Not laughing at the depression, but almost like there's something lower vibrational about this pile. I don't know why. It's not to say you are a bad person, but maybe you guys are real like, I don't know, it's either low vibrational or you guys are just very secretive. There's something that's very hidden, or this is how people view you. I feel like there's a lot of gossip around y'all, or there's a lot of like misunderstandings around you guys. Could be an Aquarius coming through, Scorpios coming through heavily. Like you guys are very much so very, very misunderstood, but also unique. I also feel like people might not physically come around you, they could, but there's a lot of wonder around you. Like, what is this person doing? Who is that person? Maybe you guys aren't really in traffic like that. Like you come out sometimes. It's a real like, who's that creeping in my window? Like you guys are just like in the bushes. Like, you know what song I'm thinking of? That song by Fredo. I can't even think of it right now, but I literally am seeing him and how he was like standing by the building. Or how he was talking about like, when you see me, it's a scary sight type thing. Not that you guys look scary, but it's almost just like, I don't know, like maybe people don't see you as often. Something else that I was picking up on too, separate from what I just said, because I don't want no one to take that the wrong way. Some of you guys could have more of a grungy type, gothic type of look to you. There's something about black here though. I do not know, y'all, but let's see. Let me see what your cards are. We have the Three of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Queen of Wands. You guys are giving me pile 2 energy, just at a more hidden type of level. Same bigness, but it's almost like you guys are more lonerish, okay? Like you guys really keep people at a distance, you know what I mean? I don't know. But with this Three of Wands, there's also a very unattainable type of energy about you guys. So I feel like how people view you is that you are very distant. You can be very distant, very aloof. Like when you speak, when you actually do speak and show yourself, it's almost like people are like shocked because they're like, wow, like I didn't even know this person had that type of side to them, you know what I mean? But off of first glance, maybe even first impression, you guys do not show much of yourself to anyone. Like you could come off very cold, very like, okay, whatever. But when people get to know you, or like when time goes on, you start to show that more fiery side, more creative side, more like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like crazy because with this high priestess, I'm telling y'all, some of y'all are very spiritual, very intuitive, very, very, very much so intuitive. I really do think some of you guys are into the craft. I'm not gonna lie to you. But a lot of people view you as very knowledgeable, but there's something about you. It's giving me real hermit vibes. So some of you guys could also be a Virgo, but it's something about that, like just with that energy of like a lot of wisdom, but it's like people don't know you, but they know you. You know what I mean? Like they see you around, but they're just like, who is that? A lot of curiosity around you guys. Some of you guys could be in the public eye. That's coming through as well, especially with this Queen of Wands energy. And a lot of you guys, believe it or not, are beautiful. I think your uniqueness and your the distance that you put between you and almost everybody is very attractive. Like, a lot of people find it attractive. They find you attractive. I am getting more of like, I don't know, with this power, if y'all could show off y'all body, but I'm just picturing a lot of black, but I'm also picturing like you guys have a sex appeal, but it's more so with more clothes on for whoever that resonates with. The number 2 could be very significant. I want to pull some more cards. Give me messages. I'm picking up on some of you guys might have been through some things. Like I said, I do think that someone could be struggling with depression that could be watching this. The color red and black is coming through. Y'all are very attractive though. I don't know, but it's like you guys are very distant. Okay, so let me put this in here. Messages for Pile. Did I say Pile 2? Messages for Pile 3. How do people view my Pile 3s? How do people view my Pile 3s? Okay. We have the 8 of Wands. Yes, you guys, when I think of the 8 of Wands, when I'm looking at it right now, you guys are very caring. And look at this. That just fell out the deck. Look at that shit. The fucking Hermit. I had to cuss on that because I said that. Y'all giving me hermit vibes. Either you're a Virgo or you're just someone who, like I said, hermit vibes. You stay to yourself. You know, you've been through some things. Y'all might also resonate with Power 1. Y'all been through some things, but it's like there's more of a loner vibe. It might not even be that you hate people. You could, because I am getting a little bit of that energy. But it's just like, yeah, Queen of Cups in reverse. And the 9 of Swords in reverse. It's almost like you guys are just to yourself. I don't know. What I'm also picking up on too is a lot of you guys could be in hermit energy now, and it's so strong that it led you to this pile. It's almost like a real big energy of finding yourself. So a lot of you guys right now are going through a spiritual awakening, and maybe people think you're very spiritual. They think you're very wise. There's a very like monk-like essence that's coming from y'all pile. I don't know why. But with this Queen of Cups in reverse, so people could think you're very reserved when it comes to your emotions. People might even think that you don't have much emotions, or maybe you don't show a lot of facial expressions. So some of you guys could be very stoic when it comes to like how you come off. You know what I mean? Like on the inside, you have this fiery type of energy, but it's like you just come off as, you know, like, okay, like whatever. I'm literally getting someone's face in my head right now, and it's so funny because I'm just picturing like a straight face, someone wearing black, or someone who's just in their own world. Okay, I do feel like you guys don't really care about what other people are doing, and I feel like for some of y'all that might piss other people off. Like, it's like you don't really, like, you're just like, okay, I really don't care about that. The things that other people care about, such as fashion, or like, I don't think this is a real girly pile either, but like stuff like that, makeup, all that stuff, I don't really think a lot of you guys care about it. And some of y'all could, I could be wrong, but it's almost like a real, like, it's a different type of energy with this pile, you know what I mean? You're not into the same things that most of society is into. It's like a rebellion about you, but I don't even feel like you try to be rebellious. It's just that other stuff, it doesn't really resonate with you. Some of you guys could really like plants. That's coming through. 9 of Swords. I want to clarify that this keeps coming up. So some of you guys are definitely coming from Power 1, or you're going to watch Power 1 after this. Y'all have a lot of cup energy coming up in reverse. So I feel like I said, you guys keep your emotions to yourself. Some of you guys aren't very emotional. I'm also picking up on people think you're very detached. So clarify this 9 of Swords with Power 3. Why is this 9 of Swords here with Power 3? Tap into Power 3's energy. Someone needs to get some black tourmaline, or some of you guys wear black tourmaline or black crystals, or you resonate with black crystals. There's something about protection here, and I'm gonna try to pick up on that. We have the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you guys are very much so focused on work. There could be a little bit of an anxiety around work. Maybe what you do for work is very different, so it's kind of like a, I don't know, I just heard the word esoteric. I don't know why that just came through, but I think people, like I said, it's a big mystery around you because what you do is out of the norm. It's something about this pile that is very out of the norm, okay? But I am getting a real big, someone like skulls, and the skull and the crow is coming through. I'm telling y'all, some of y'all definitely be doing the craft, be doing rituals, very spiritual, but you guys are so focused on, it's like when everybody's going this way, you're going this way. And it's not because you're trying to be rebellious, it's just naturally how you are. Something about natural is coming through. Maybe you guys are vegetarians, pescatarians, you drink almond milk instead of regular milk. I don't know, that's coming through. Give me more information about this Nine of Swords. Some of you guys are definitely overthinkers. With this Eight of Swords coming out and this Nine of Swords, someone could definitely be an Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini. But there's a energy of anxiety or maybe even depression. People might feel that off of you, or you guys might just be going through it within yourself. So maybe that's why you stay away from the public. I really think it's just because of how you are. But you guys could struggle with social anxiety, of feeling some type of insecurity around communicating with people in your community, okay? Maybe you guys have always felt like the oddball out. I'm almost getting like a bit of a misfit vibe, but I like it. The song Misunderstood by Lil Wayne is coming through. I don't know, that could be someone's favorite artist. The artist that I was picking up on was Lil Wayne, like artists that I resonate with, Billie Eilish, 21 Savage, because one of his songs came through. Brent Faiyaz. Yep, those ones were coming through. But again, like these are just going based off of like some of the artists that I listen to. Can you tell me why all these swords energies are coming up? What's the message for pile 3? Because there's something else that I feel like Spirit is trying to tell you. The Page of Cups. Y'all keep getting these Page of Cups, all these cups energies in reverse. Some of you guys need to start tapping into your emotions a little bit more. Maybe you don't need to like tell everybody your emotions, but you know what I'm picking up on actually? Some of you guys are harboring some very dark emotions around your past, or there's something that you're harboring that might keep you in this state of mind where you feel like you can't connect with other people. And I don't know why Spirit wants me to bring that out to you. Some of you guys, it might be beneficial also. Do not take this the wrong way. There's nothing wrong with going to therapy. But for whoever needs this message, if you have been thinking about going to therapy or maybe talking to someone about your emotions, that may be beneficial, or it will be beneficial. There's something about healing of the heart. Something is very blocked in the heart space. I could be picking up on something that has recently happened, but maybe that's why a lot of black is coming through, okay? So let's see. What does pile 3 need to know about what people feel or know about them? There's a little bit of a mystery. Seven of Swords. You could come off as very sneaky. Maybe you guys have a darker past. Maybe you guys have done some things where you're like, I'm not really proud of that. But a lot of people view you as hard workers. A lot of the same cards are coming up for you guys that came up for pile 1. So I'm definitely getting an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini vibe and a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn type of vibe. People think you're very strategic. And with the Nine of Cups in reverse, again, why are all your cups coming in reverse? Some of you guys might be a little bit selfish, or you just are very selfish with yourself, or people think that way about you because you're so distant. But they don't know you're not trying to be distant. That's just naturally how you are. They also don't know that you are secretly, possibly, going through some type of disruption in regards to mental health, some type of depression, anxiety. Maybe someone just passed away. It's like certain things that you've been through, that you know you've been through, that other people don't know about, so they just kind of look at you like, what's going on with them? It's like a misunderstood type of vibe, okay? So, let's keep going. Definitely look up those crystals that I stated in the beginning. Gonna benefit someone. I feel called to this pile. Pile 3, what do they need to know? What does pile 3 need to know? Whew. it's a lot of heavy energy around the heart, okay? What does pile 3 need to know? I don't know. Some of you guys are like ashamed of something that happened in the past for some of you, and there's a need to let it go. There's a lot of heat coming from this ring light, honey, okay? Might turn this off a little bit. Pile 3, what's going on, pile 3? What do they need to know? We have door to romance. It's so funny. This is the first card that we had that regards emotions that's upright, okay? Pile 3 cards for pile 3, what they need to know. I'm hearing let love in. I'm hearing maybe open yourself more up to the world or more up to people. It's something that's very closed off about you. Now, granted, if you want to be an introvert and you like being alone, there is nothing wrong with that. But something about this pile is almost like the type of alone that you are and how you're doing it is a little bit unhealthy, or there could be a breakup that you're coming out of. I don't know, but with this door to romance, I'm just picking up on there might be some healing that you need to do around the heart. So look up the heart chakra, or there might be something that needs to be unlocked. My chest is literally like this right now. There might be something that happened in childhood or something that happened in a relationship that you might need to revisit so that you can heal from it and stop like blocking it out, because I feel like it's actually hindering your relationships with other people, possibly you finding love if that's something you're interested in, even your abundance, like how you move in regards to like your success and what you could accomplish. It's almost like it creates some type of insecurity for you. There could be like a poverty consciousness that's coming through. It's like an avoidant energy, okay? So like some of y'all could be psychology majors or want to do psychology, or there's something about psychology here. There was something else that I want to pull for y'all. I think it's this one. What does pile 3 need to know right now? Pile 3, what do they need to know? What does pile 3 need to know? Taking steps. Y'all might have been attracted or pulled to all the piles, but this was like the main one, you know what I mean? Pile 3. Pile 3, what do they need to know? Victim mentality, taking steps. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what Spirit is saying. Some of you guys need to get out of a victim mentality. Get out of thinking very pessimistic, letting your past hinder you from moving forward. When I think of a victim mentality, it's like staying in a state of mind of lack, or sitting in a state of mind where you're not accepting your wrongs, or you're just, it's like a lot of self-pity. That might have been why them swords energies was coming through. And you see right here what's crazy? You see how he's literally sitting there and all those emotions are there coming through. Maybe you guys are having a lot of harbored up emotions that are starting to come through and you're trying to avoid it, and there's a need for you to address it. Taking steps. Your biggest message is to take steps. For those that this resonates with, take steps to kind of progress towards releasing emotional baggage. Take steps to healing your heart. Understand that it's going to be a little bit uncomfortable at first and maybe even overwhelming, but in the long run, the goal is for you to be solid with yourself and solid with some of the things that have happened to you, or some of the things that you have done in the past. That is coming through. Oh my goodness. Back of the deck energy, we have increase. Listen, once you guys step into that energy, like I said, for whoever it resonates with, it's like things are just going to shift for you. Like you're going to see a lot of blessings coming in. You're going to be able to look at things around you and realize that this whole time you've been getting blessed. I do feel like this might be like my hard knock life pile. So I don't know. There's something about like, there's something a little lower about this pile. I don't know. You guys could just be in a low mood. But yes, pile 3, that was your spread. Please let me know how it resonates, and I will check you guys with another video at another time. Thank you.